Okay, right, let's see what this one is. Yeah, the toner is running low. Gonna need a replacement one soon. We'll probably open and close the door again soon. So let's see what we're going to make this one turn out like. So how big are we going to make this? Make it 200. I'll see how we go with that. Going to make this a negative. It'll probably look better as a negative than a positive. This user interface is a distraction sometimes. It's a real pain in the ass. I'm really sick of it. I'm sick of the way Konica Minolta have made this. They're really dumb people that run the company. Stupid people. I have no respect for them. And no one should have any respect for these assholes. These shit stirrers who call themselves professionals. I mean, seriously. Honestly. See how this turns out. This will be a challenging one, as you can see. What have we got? We have here a feminine-sized snot rag. Well, it looks clean. Well, hopefully there's no fucking cold and flu on it. I don't particularly feel like catching a cold and a flu just because I wanted to make a fucking demo. So I'm just going to place this in a creative fashion on the glass. And let's see how we go. So yeah, I just found this on the pavement. It's actually not a very practical size for a handkerchief, because I find when I blow my nose, even a man-sized handkerchief just doesn't cut it. I don't normally like using handkerchiefs because you end up touching your boogers and you spread it around other people when you touch other things. So I really hate seeing people carrying a snot rag. It really grosses me out. Anyway, the colours look nice, but we don't have much in that area there. But basically, I don't like people carrying these around when they've got a flu, cold or a flu, because they just spread the germs, and it's really not a nice thing having to deal with a cold, because some fucking idiot has just spread their dirty, filthy germs through a snot rag. So I'm not happy when I see a person brandishing a handkerchief, or I just call them a snot rag. Hopefully this one's clean enough. I don't like catching the flu. I find it really comes on really bad for me. It's a really bad thing. Anyway, that looks really quite nice. That looks even better. I'm thinking we're going to use that as our master copy, and you can see the dock feeder there and all that. Wondering if I really want it like this. So we're just going to wonder if we're going to keep it. We're going to use it for something. Maybe give it a wash, an extra wash to sterilise it. I don't trust those dirty snot rags. Okay, we're just going to put this on the glass and enlarge it a little bit. So, but yeah, I just don't like seeing people at work carrying a handkerchief with them, and then when they blow their nose, you know, their fingers are... I know that from my experience using a snot rag, it's easy to get your fingers in the mess. So I sort of think, well, if I get it all over my fingers, other people would as well. So it's not something I particularly enjoy, having to put up with someone with a snot rag working with me. I just call them a snot rag. It's gross. It is disgusting. I prefer tissues and wash my hands after it. I prefer to wash my hands after I go and blow my nose, not just have fucking snot going everywhere and people catching my own dirty old flu. I don't like catching it. My nose gets really badly blocked. I get a post-nasal drip and a blocked nose, and it's like total agony. It's horrible. Absolutely dreadful. I just can't tolerate a totally blocked nose, and I do get, and my flus tend to last a long time, so I'm not happy with people who spread it round and then I have to put up with it. Anyway, that looks really nice and the colours are brilliant. So I've made something good out of something shitty. Essentially something that I hate. I could probably find a use for it. I might have to put it through and maybe sterilise it to make sure it's not full of germs. It was on the ground, so it does need a wash. Someone obviously dropped it. But it wouldn't hold enough snot anyway, for my intents and purposes. Anyway, that's that snot rag's looking good. I'm going to have to open and close the front cover soon on this equipment, so I don't end up with a toner out and end up interrupting my job. So I'm just going to punch off two of these. There's that clack noise. I don't like some of these mechanical noises I hear on this piece of equipment. It's interesting how it does those noises every now and then. But it's not good for Konica Minolta's corporate image, I'm afraid. But I don't care. I couldn't give a flying fuck about that company. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see how we go with lining up the pieces. It's not easy lining these up, folks. Yeah, that's it. There we have it. Snot rag reimagined.